G'day guys, that guy Purps here, back with another music reaction video. We're jumping back into Pentatonix. Now, a few people have given me plenty of recommendations. The one we're jumping into is Mad World. I figured this one sort of relates a little bit. Like, I know this was a year ago, but it's still very current today just by the title. I don't know what the song's about, but yeah, the world is still quite mad, depending on where you are in the world. I know there's some places, such as the US, that have pretty much opened up and back to some form of normality. But yeah, here in Australia, we're very much experiencing a madness, a political tyranny that we haven't seen for a while. A lot of places are becoming a police state where being forced to lock down, mandatory vaccinations, can't go anywhere, can't do anything. And yeah, the world is quite mad. It's not what we're used to, and there is this time of adjustment. So, yeah, I'm going to jump into this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. If you're not already a member of the Purple fam, please consider joining. It's just a matter of hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a cent, and I'm sure there'll be some form of content on the channel that you can at least appreciate. My main goal here is to be introduced to and introduce others to music or artists or genres that we may not have come across before. Find something we like, and then, if one person that watches my channel can find one artist that they like and go and support them, then I think I've done my job in the world. So yeah, let's get into this one. I am expecting very good harmonies. I know just through the couple of reactions I've done to Pentatonix that they have that flair about them where they just add something. Each person has to memorize so many different elements to create the whole, and it's never just black and white, plain and simple, boring, or whatever. They always add that excitement level, even if it is just recorded in one room, one camera. They find a way to make it very appealing and engaging with the audience. So I guess that's why they've won all of the awards and accolades that they have. But yeah, I'm still new to the whole a cappella world, and up until a couple of months ago, I didn't even know that Pentatonix existed. So let's get into this one. This one is Mad World.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places,
Actually love this song.
faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses.
Now, what I do remember from the original, I have heard the original song a few times. It is, it has this like element of sorrow in the song, which I think even just coming in now with that that low bass hum, and then the way they've all come in softly with that harmony in the background. With now you have told me their names. Sorry, I don't remember many of them. Or any of them, actually. I know Avi just because I've seen him in a Home Free one, so I've had a little bit more exposure and everything in that to him. But yeah, I'm just going to go off descriptions. Obviously, I don't know. I'll call the main singer here. Forgive me, you all know his name. I know that. But his control when he comes in, the way that he's singing, and then having that. Like I said before, with that bass hum in the background, it just adds that eerie level that I remember from the original. So far they're doing an awesome job to make the song their own while still keeping that original element, if that makes any sense.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
I like that in the background there, that doo 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 doo. That, yeah, it keeps that sort of haunting vibe of the whole song. Each one of the artists that we've seen so far, their voices are just so on point. It really draws you in, and especially when they were coming in with those harmonies beforehand, and it sort of drew you in. Like, I don't know how to explain it in the singing terms. Someone will probably tell me they're doing this, but yeah, just how they'd sort of amp up and then just sort of cut off, and it really sort of drew you in and made you focus in more on the artist singing at the time, but still had that element that you were listening to the harmonies in the background. It's amazing how this group just sort of puts things together. Like they could have kept those harmonies and continued through, but they decided, no, we're going to cut it off here and just allow the artist who is presenting themselves to continue on. And yeah, I don't know, like, you guys who probably are singers or whatever, it might be something that's taught or something like that, or it could just be the genius of this group. But yeah, for me, listening as just as an audience, yeah, it's something that really captivates and keeps you engaged.
Hard to take when people run in circles. It's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday.
That key they're in now.
To school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world.
Like, just the decisions to, when to harmonize, when to cut off and just allow the singer to just project their own voice, and then when to have that musical harmony in the background. Like, there's the singing harmony where they're all singing the same lyrics, but then they're also, because it's an a cappella group, they're giving that musical tone with their voices in the background too. So it really blows my mind, like, the composition of everything, like how they all sat down and came up with, okay, well, this is the original song. It's still very much the original song, but at the same time, it's very much not the original song. Like, they've made it their own, plus they've kept the essence. Like, the way they've just combined this together, just that's what tells me how up in the ranks they are. Like, it just shows that they're, very professional, very that elite level of what they do.
Mad world. find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
What a way to finish.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races.
Just go through these special thanks.
Going nowhere.
There we go, guys. That was Pentatonix with Mad World. Now, I know that these singers have a lot more power to their voices, and I think being still like they're withdrawn, but they have enough power there to give you that eerie sort of vibe to the whole song, and I think that's what really makes it. Like I've heard them on other tracks, and you know we all know how good they can harmonize and everything else, but it's that control that they have to still sing so cleanly, but again, so just sort of on the back step to give you that sort of weird vibe, which like the original song, like it had that just that vibe to it where it sort of, you know, like Mad World or the end of the world, or you know, that sort of crazy, you're sort of looking around and you just, yeah, it's a mad world. You're just sort of looking around and the confusion and everything. So I think they portrayed that really well. I also like, obviously, the different melodies that they put in the background. And like I said before, just their ability to know when and where to add the elements. And I'm sure, like, you know, when you're composing music or whatever, you try something and then you go, oh yeah, this is good, and then you try something else, oh no, that fits actually better, so you swap and change it. But the amount that they do and the amount of songs that they've done, I would like to feel that they sort of just know. Like I can't imagine them sitting down for hours and hours and hours on end trying to put together a composition that all just come together, and I could imagine it being like a, you know, maybe a 1 or 2 take thing. You know, they might try one thing and be like, actually, we'll go with this idea or something. Because, yeah, the professionalism and everything that they come across with just shines. So, yeah, let me know any other Pentatonix songs you want to see me react to. I'm really liking the journey so far. I think this is the 3rd Pentatonix song that we've done, 3rd or 4th. But, yeah, they're quite different to other things I've been exposed to. So, yeah, learning more about them. Eventually, I'm not making any promises, but I'll try and learn some names. But, yeah, let me know down in the comments section. Link for the original will be down in the description, so make sure you head over to the original. Watch it a few times, get their views up, give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And like always, guys, until next time, I'm that guy Purps, and I'll see you then.